we're going to create a pretty simple 8-ball application. You've probably seen those 8 balls around. They're those black spherical balls filled with water, and they've got little messages inside it. And you're supposed to ask yourself a question in your head, shake the ball, and then after a little bit of time, one of those answers come up. Sometimes it tells you a yes or a no, or sometimes it gives you a very fuzzy generic answer. So we're going to build a mobile app version of an 8-ball. It's just going to have one page, one view, and we're going to have a picture of an 8-ball and a little message underneath it. So first of all, it's just going to say tap the 8-ball for an answer. So the user will click the 8-ball picture. And then to add some suspense, I just want to have a message asking the oracle. Maybe just display that for a second or two. And after that, we'll give the actual 8-ball prediction. So in this example, it's don't count on it. You're going to learn how to create this project using Ionic. You're going to learn how to run the project in development in the browser. Then I'm going to show you how to use the Ionic View application to view the app on your actual phone and perhaps share it with others so that they can do the same. So for this application, I've created a starter project. It's the same as the blank starter project you get with Ionic. I've added in some CSS, some assets we might need like images, and I've added in a stub controller which we can use to start building out our application. You can find the link to the GitHub repo where we've put our starter project in the show notes or in the resources section. First off, just copy the URL and then go into your terminal to wherever you want to create the project. And then just type Ionic start 8-ball, and then just put in the link to our starter project, and then press enter. And once it's completed, just open it up in your favorite editor. So I've opened up the application in my editor. There's a couple of small differences between this and the default Ionic blank application. I've set the title to 8-ball. By default, the Angular module that Ionic creates is called Starter, but I've changed it to 8-ball. And I've also made sure to set the name of that module on the ng app directive on the body tag. And I've created a simple controller called prediction controller. And inside there we have an array I've called prediction list. And this just has a load of sample predictions that an 8-ball can give. These are actually the official predictions that an official 8-ball gives. So we've got signs point to yes, yes, reply hazy, try again. And I've added one scope variable called prediction. And initially that's just going to give the instruction to the end user for what they should be doing. So tap 8-ball for an answer. I've also added an image of an 8-ball, so you should see that in your project as well. And I've bootstrapped it with some CSS styles that we'll need just to lay out the application as we want. Initially, they're all commented out. And now let's just start the application in development mode in the browser. So just go back to your terminal. Make sure you cd into the actual project. And then just type Ionic serve. And there's our application running in the browser on the right-hand side.